The Jaguars are the Jaguars. They really just have the talent. Obviously, they've been drafting high in the first round forever. But they never had the chance to the first overall pick. So that's why they've always been basically crappy for the past 10 or so years. And with the Jaguars is they just really just need some coaching. Doug Marrone, I don't think he's a great head coach, but if you look at his record, I think he's like 16 for 16, so he's an average coach, I guess. We didn't have that much potential. But if I'm looking at the Jaguars, they probably are going to need some help on the offensive line. And Doug Marrone was their offensive line coach before he was promoted to head coach. And so maybe the offensive line could improve. Also, when I look at some of their targets, I look at Chris Ivory. Chris Ivory has a really bad contract under 5 years. Maybe the guaranteed money doesn't look so bad, so maybe I'm just looking at the years. But as I look at it, you have Julius Thomas, you can never say on the field. Allen Robinson and then Allen Hurts just need to step up. Same with Blake Bortles. And when I look at that offense, they're really far behind since when it comes to the running backs. And they need to get a big running back who is fast enough to be a receiving back and also can catch the ball. They need someone very versatile there, like a David Johnson, a Le'Veon Bell, a Jordan Howard almost. But obviously they can't. They're not going to be able to get those, and it would be kind of awkward to load up all of the money into the running back position if they were to sign Le'Veon Bell. But I would consider drafting another running back there. And yes, T.J. Yeldon was a. It doesn't look too bad out there, but at the same time, though, he hasn't really been all that impressive and whatnot. So really, the Jaguars get it underneath cornerback. Looking at the defensive interior, defensive tackle, I know Sandarius Marks hasn't been all that great. They're going to need a middle linebacker there. I mean, they could go after Dante Hightower, but it's gonna cost some money right there. I know they got Deshaun Gibson on the Browns, and honestly, Deshaun Gibson, he's okay. I mean, they could make some trades for like Adrian Amos or something on the safety side, but they're probably going to stick to drafting and all that. Now, when I look at them, they just have a bunch of underachievers on that roster. That's basically the problem with the roster. Too many underachievers. There's just so much talent on there. They just need to step their game up. I mean, there might be some old positions there where they can get a younger player to be fit into that scheme that they're doing and all that. So basically, the Jaguars really do not have that much of an offseason priority. Hell, if I was them, they should probably trade their fourth overall pick for down in the draft, or they could possibly trade for a player here and there if they really want to. They really don't have that. They really don't have that much leverage, but they're probably going to trade down. But let's just say if they don't trade down, it could be interesting if they can go after like a Jabril Peppers, some athletic guy, Myles Garrett. Just look around at some of those players. Marshawn Lattimore. They could. I think that if they stay at their position, try to get Myles Garrett if he's not taken by the Browns, obviously, but he probably will. You could look at Jabril Peppers, and he could play anything. They're saying that he's probably going to play safety. I guess you could get Jabril Peppers at safety, but he's going to need coaching there, which you do not have, Jaguars. So with the Jaguars and all that, I would definitely invest with probably that Marshawn Lattimore kid. That's probably would be the big one right there and all of that. And maybe when it comes to off-season, just get some veterans in there just to teach them something. I mean, just something, just so they actually know what they're doing on the field. And the offensive line isn't great. I guess they could load up there at times. There might be some position. I know Brandon Albert could be available because they put him at left tackle or something like that. They could try something like that. And the Jaguars are the Jaguars. They just need some coaching. Off season, not so much right there. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they trade down. And also Justin Blackman hasn't really done much. You might as well get rid of him. Get rid of some of the guys that haven't worked out well and all that. So yeah, Jaguars, just work on your coaching. See ya.